Hey everyone, it's Miss Megan, and in honor of National Library Week, we are going to make our own bookmarks. Now, I have two different ways that we can make our own bookmarks. One of the ways was actually inspired by a box that we were recycling, and that box is a cone box. Stay tuned. Now, in the children's department of the library, we have some pretty fun bookmarks. Some of you know that some of them you can scratch and sniff, so they'll smell like s'mores or pizza. Some of them have Mo Willems characters on them, but that's kind of what gave me the inspiration for this box. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out this cone and then use it as a bookmark. So if you guys have anything that you're recycling at home, or maybe something from a magazine, you could always put it on like a harder piece of paper. So if you have like construction paper, or if you have cardboard, you could always cut it out and paste it on there. Since this is a cardboard box, all I have to do is cut it out. So if you guys didn't see anything, maybe if you're into sports and you see like a basketball or football, or if you're into music, maybe you'll see like a tuba, anything like that you guys can use as bookmarks. All right, so I cut out the ice cream cone and look at how cool it is. Now I'm going to use this definitely as my next bookmark. I am a big bookmark fan. I have a huge collection of bookmarks, but this is definitely going to be the next one that I use. Now the second kind of bookmark that I'm going to use, I'm actually going to use the same materials. So since I used a box before, I'm just going to cut off the side of the box, and I'm going to use the brown side. So I'm going to make it a fun shape, and then I'm going to add white paper to it in all different fun shapes as well. And then you can also take a permanent marker and you can draw on it. I would suggest using permanent markers just so that the markers don't, like regular Crayola markers or whatever you're using at home, doesn't get on the book. You can definitely use colored pencil, but definitely use some color to brighten up your brown background. So since I'm currently reading Soul Surfer at home, I decided to make my bookmark in the shape of a surfboard. So now I'm just going to decorate it with that white paper and my permanent marker. And if you're going to be gluing any white paper onto your cardboard, definitely make sure that you let it dry before you use it. You might want to let it dry overnight just to make sure that it's definitely dry, because you don't want your bookmark to stick to your book, because then you won't be able to use it as a bookmark and you might ruin your book. All right, just to give you guys a little update on what I did with my surfboard, I added waves to it and I colored them blue. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're blue. I'm actually not going to add anything else to it because I really like it like this. But if you guys want to add a quote to your bookmarks or something that you're really interested in, you can do that. You don't have to use cardboard if you don't want to, but I think it's really helpful because it's a thicker material. So if you have cardstock at home, you could use that. But if not, regular paper works just as fine. You can even use newspaper. And if you want, you could fold it so that it's a little bit of a thicker piece of paper and you can always glue it together. But I hope you guys had a really fun time, and I really enjoy both bookmarks that I made. And if you guys want to share the bookmarks that you make, definitely show us in the comments, and I would love to see them. I hope everybody enjoys National Library Week. Bye! Before I go, I want to show you guys some of my favorite bookmarks that I have, just so that you can see the different shapes of bookmarks. Now, some of them are tags from clothing. Some of them I found. Maybe they had fallen or they were in other books that I had taken out from the library. So this one, it says, "You're fantastic," because all the dogs have mustaches. Now the reason I wanted to show you this one is because it has a little flap that you can actually use to put over the top of the page that you are stopping on. This one is Tinkerbell, and the reason I wanted to show you it is because it has a tassel. So if that's something that you guys want to do, all you have to do is punch a little hole at the top, right here, and you can tie string or ribbon, and if you want to put beads on it, you can put beads on it. and that's another option that you guys can do. You can make one round. So this is actually really big it's compared to my face. This is a tag from a piece of clothing that I have, and this one is also a tag from a piece of clothing. Now I'm showing you guys this one because it's not tall. If you compare it to one of the other bookmarks that I have, it's actually pretty short, but it still works as a really great bookmark. So have fun.